Hey guys, welcome back to another TOS video with Divine Prophecy, and today we shall be talking about Joint Operation, aka JO. This JO is an event that lasts for a period from, as you can see here, from 4th January to 10th January. And it's actually to improve the camaraderie of all the guild mates. Why I say that? Because you guys can coordinate and combine all your powers to fight this JO together as a team. As you can see here, I've created a JO, and here you can see it's on a 44% clear. So after I clear it for that 5 minutes, right, when you enter the battle, after that 5 minutes, other players can also clear this battle. So when your time's up, the 5 minutes, you can actually type in something to give your guildmates a tip on what you want to do. What's the battle like? Let's say you need to dissolve 5 colors enchant runes, all 5 attributes of the enchant runes, and then you can type there, enchant runes, please bring Greek team or something like that. And for a start, I'm going to talk about the rewards wise. For the rewards, is both extreme and challenge. It ranges from souls, baby soul stones, medium soul stones, prime soul stones, baby happy, this JO card here, happy, as well as, I think that's about it. And if you are desperate for soul stones, you actually want to go to the extreme battle, because extreme battle has a higher chance of dropping soul stones. And for the souls wise, you actually want to go to this challenge battle, which has a higher chance of dropping souls, and the souls are more than the ones in extreme. Let me show you what I mean by that by going to the guide, TOS guide for Joint Operation. So here you can see above is the one for challenge and below is the one for extreme. You can see the souls wise is actually range from 30, 60 and 120 for the challenge, and 10, 20, 50 and 100 for the small extreme challenge. But I have heard rumors from all over the place, including TOS forum, that the harder one is actually the extreme, which is why they reduce it to 1 spirit at a time, so that there's more chances of you going into the battle and clearing the stage. And I think Madhead also encouraged us to do the extreme. I think in terms of the rewards after you have clearing 100% of the joint operation, right, extreme is actually have a more chance of getting the happy. I don't know if it's true, but I've just what I read online. And you can see here in Chinese, it says that personal prize rewards at the bottom. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. Okay, at the bottom you can see by clearing once, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, after the event over, right, you actually get all these rewards. So the best if you to clear 30 times, then you can get everything there, the bunny, the Madhead, the happy, the most attractive, and the card as well. Okay, so now let's talk about the tips and tricks of playing JO. As you can see here, I have built a few teams to clear JO. So the first team here is not for JO, it's just a farming team. Every time I have guild missions and stuff, I'll just go in with this team to farm out so that their CD will be reduced significantly. This is the most important team I have for JO, and this is basically the full burst all out team. And it's a bit defensive in the sense that you have 2 Michael Lucifer. Every 4 CD, you can actually on one of the Michael Lucifer and convert the earth runes, as you can see here, the earth runes to hard runes, which you can use for a lot of stages like Surplus Shield, and those whereby you have to dissolve 20 runes, hard runes to kill the boss. Each runes is 5% of the boss HP, the mini boss HP. And this all-out team, I usually use to clear as much percentage of the JO as possible with this team. And the second team I'm going to introduce to you is Inanna team, Light Babylon. This team is actually a bit defensive. As you know, for all JO, right, when you reach point like 95%, which is the boss stage, and then for this JO, this team is the most suitable to kill the boss at the kill the one hit, and not one hit, I mean kill the boss at 95%. Like if you were to use this team here, when you first enter and you see 95%, then your HP is reduced to 1. Do you think you are able to recover more HP and the boss won't kill you? Not really true. You will just die right after, like 2 seconds after you have spin or something. After you have released your spin, then the boss will hit you. But for this team, you can actually burst it from the 95% bar to the 100% bar. Why I say so? Because its recovery is fantastic. And it has a lot of converters and stuff. Like, for instance, Lisa and the cyborg, the Pugnacious Puppet Pinocchio can actually combine and recover your HP from that 1 to full, which is around 18k of the HP, including the other Inanna and its own additional buff of HP. So it's 18k plus. Later maybe I can show you guys. And for this, Zhang Ziya is for emergency converting. Then when you want to heal it back, you can always heal it back with this, heal your HP back with this Zhang Ziya. And there is also a hidden skill, I don't know if you guys know. If Lisa and Cyborg combine, right, it actually, every turn you will accumulate to 20k of this sniper damage, right? After 5 turns, you get the 100k, and if you on the sniper after 5 turns, you will get an additional boost of ×2 damage, ×2 for this specific card, and already very powerful already, and you get an additional boost of ×2. So what I suggest is like the first turn you on Lisa and the cyborg, right? Then you heal back your HP and you get hit by the boss. Then after that, after the consecutive turn, you try to get rid of as much 4x4 columns as possible, so that the light runes and the hard runes will drop down, and then you try to heal for another 2 to 3 turns. If you are going to die soon, you can on your Zhang Ziya. Then after you on your Zhang Ziya already, on the 5th turn, right, you can actually go all out burst. For the cyborg, you snipe with the 100k damage. Then you on Lisa, the active skill, which is more than 5 combo, you actually get ×2 attack. So it's a ×4 attack for these 2 cards combined together for the combination card. And then you can actually on your PR starter, Nathaniel. Once you do that, right, about 70 to 80%, depending on the amount of combo, of the boss HP will be down. And the following turns is just up to your spinning and your compulsion, that's all. So you can one hit from 95% bar to the 100% bar with this team, which I find it more reliable than the rest of the team, including Greek team. Because Greek team sometimes will throw you with the Sky Drop. Sometimes there's like you only got a set of hard rune stone, then you thought you can heal your HP back to full, right? But suddenly it throw you like it doesn't Sky Drop the attribute that you are using. And for this team, is actually an alternative burst team compared to this team, because this is all the cards here, as you can see, is light and dark. It's a hybrid team, and light and dark team have a weakness in this JO, which is the, let me show you. You actually have this stage. Okay. this. Okay, I can't find it, but I will explain to you. You have this stage whereby they say you need to dissolve the three color water, fire, earth, and you can't dissolve light and dark on that stage. So you'll be thinking like, oh, I can just on Astaroth, right? But Astaroth can only be used on that one turn. Then after that, right, what if there's other stage like whereby the boss HP is like very high and you want to like on your Astaroth to burst it all out. Like for instance, the high HP guys are like Odin, the Thor, and the Pelagius. Pelagius is the Earth Dragon, if you guys don't know. Let me show you. The Earth Dragon. The Wood Dragon. Okay. This guy, he has around 17 million HP. So before that, probably if you meet him or something, you'll just turn on your Astaroth and boom, he dies. Or anything happen, you just turn on your Astaroth. So you might not be able to use your Astaroth again once you have reached that kind of stage. And there's another stage where you need to dissolve 15 fire to deal damage to the to burst that barrier over there for the grass cut. And for that, I'll recommend the Fire Norse team. And there's another stage is Demon Portate Bull, I think. This card here, this card here, Demon Portate Bull. This stage, right, is actually a 95% debuff for light and dark cards. So damage wise it will be super less even though you turn on Michael Lucifer and stuff, right? I tried already. I on my Michael Lucifer, I on HFD, on Zeus, 2 of the Zeus skill, the convert to hard one and the times 2 attack when HP is full, and then I even on compulsion. Guess what? And Astaroth as well. I did like a 10 or 12 combos, right? And it's like barely half of the Demon Portate Bull HP is gone. So after wasting all the bursts, everybody's burst, right, you actually only take down half of his HP. So by using this team, right, fire team, you don't have that debuff, right? So on the turn when Demon Portate Bull turn into fire, you can actually just burst it down one shot. And you don't have to waste a lot of time on that stage. That's the good thing about this team. And this team pretty much less sky drop compared to this HFD because of Astaroth, and HFD they have the 40% sky drop dark runes admiration skill, and because of the less sky drop you save quite some time, and the damage wise is still there because it's actually having a 3.5 times attack for VR Norse together with Odin, on top of the another 3.5, so it's 3.5 square times 2 for media, and you actually have enchant runes have 25% runes increase damage each enchant runes. So if you have a lot of enchant runes, right, you actually have a lot of bursts instead of the 15% enchant runes damage for normal teams. So when you actually do not have the option to use this HFD team, you can use the fire team. And now it's time for some additional tips besides the team setup for the JO. So additional tips include going into the stage and knowing what the battle is. Like for instance, when you click here, you can actually see, oh, is on a 44%, so which means that that stage itself is actually comprising of 1% only out of the 5%, so around 20% of the boss HP on that stage is left. So you know it's around 20%, and you actually see based on this list you can see what card is coming out. So you have encountered Rexecutated Artifact Pelagius, the one with a lot of HP. But when you see this 44%, which means that the boss is only left with 20% health. So you can actually bring a team that doesn't have much burst but is stable for this stage to clear it. And another tip is you make sure you go to your settings here and off the graphics and stuff like settings. Then you can off the visual effect here off. Level up only the visual effects and the skill confirmation to boost up your timing for the join operation. Although this is only a small part of the join operation, but this actually accumulate to around 30 seconds or 1 minute of your entire 5 minutes in the join operation. By doing so, right, you can actually clear 1 or 2 more stages with that skill confirmation. That's the amount of difference made. And another tip for JO is when you're at stage 1, right, you make a new JO stage. Only note that you want to store CD, right? But for that, because both the mobs is always on CD1, you make sure that you kill one of them. As for my case, I will usually kill the one on the left, which is the dark one. Let me show you. The one on the right is the grass one. Because I have going so many times and I know, yeah, the one on the left here, the dark one, I will kill it first, so that every time when I want to store CD, like I do a one combo all the way, right? The grass one will just hit me once. If those two hit you together, right, it will actually take like 1 or 2 seconds more. And if you were to store like 8 turns, right, 16 seconds will be gone. And more than just that, if 2 attack you together, right, you need to heal more. And if you were to kill one, you heal less. So making that one combo faster. If you like 2 attack you together, you keep doing one combo. Eventually when you store a while already, you need to heal. You need to do a few combo to heal back your HP. So that's what I always do. I kill one on the left side first, and I take down on the right. And I think I have one last tip which I can't remember what is it. It's quite commonsensical actually. Let's say you go to a battle whereby they say you need to dissolve 15 weakness runes of the monster, or you have those that says you need to heal. So to do that for my team, right, you actually for that 15 weakness runes, you can just like one combo, then turn on your compulsion, then get the water or the fire runes down, then you can just one shot 15 runes and then it will be gone, that barrier. But for the other one, for my team to convert into hearts, you actually need earth. So you can store a lot of earth runes at the bottom of your board, and after that you can just like turn on Michael Lucifer second active skill, and boom, the boss HP 20 heart runes is dissolved, and the boss 100% HP will be gone. So JO is actually quite a strategic and mind game, as well as teamwork with your other friends. And there's also another tip, but this is only for more experienced player, like player who know their team very well and who know how much HP that each mini boss have. So if you are not those who know the HP, you can actually try to remember some of the HP based on this guide here. Now you can see like all the 3 million HP, blah blah blah, kind of thing, and you can like try to remember. For me, I will tell you what I remember most. The thick HP ones are those like without active skill, like let's say PR Odin, VR Thor, Pelagius, those without active skill ones. And and the Egyptian god, the water one, what's it called? I forgot the name, but yeah, the water Egyptian god has very high HP, around 70 million, as I've told you guys just now. The boss have around 20 million. So you remember those without active skill one means you need to go all out burst, like turn on most of your booster and your converters to go all out burst for those. And for those with like here you need to dissolve a specific amount of combo to deal damage to it, right? Like 6 combo. This guy here, you can see the Fiend, the new series Fiend, Water Fiend, 6 combo shield. All you need to do is just do that 6 combo, it will instantly die already. And for the dark one, right, you dissolve that amount of combo that it shows after you spin, then you one shot it, you will also die already. So those are the stages whereby you don't have to turn on your active skill. So that's also an important aspect of the game. Don't turn on your active skill on those stages. You only turn it on where you either want to go all out burst on it, or the stage requires you to spin a particular color. Like for Ra, there's this PR Ra stage whereby you need to spin only light and dark on the first dissolve, initial dissolve. And you have to turn off your active skill sometimes, turn on your active skill sometimes, because you don't have much light and dark runes, and those stages have very high HP as well, just not as high as those without active skill. So that's the I guess the number one thing you need to remember if you have forgotten all I have said just now. The number one thing to remember is note their HP and note the amount of damage your team can deal to their HP. If you are not that confident, just turn on your compulsion, get the score high enough, and save the attribute runes for the next round you need to save. Never have a time whereby you like burst halfway of the HP, then all your active skill is down, then you have to store it back again. That will waste a lot of time of your time in JO. Maybe later I'll demonstrate how you can clear JO fast with my team. I'll demonstrate like I enter the battle and spin and stuff like that. So hope you guys find this useful, and happy JOing. Peace out.